Good evening, race fans. We're live here tonight for the SNS Racing 51S Music City Showdown here at Nashville Super Speedway. Super excited about tonight's event. It's going to be a good one. We got the trucks out here for 150 laps of short track action. Crooked line racing. The racing's been good every single week. We've seen some drivers dominate, some other drivers some drivers you wouldn't think might dominate come out here and dominate. Very, very tough field. So you get a lot of different names up front. Very, very awesome to see. Love seeing it. Love calling the action week in and week out. Super excited to be up in here in the booth calling the action once again for you fine folks at home. If you would, do me a favor. Stop everything that you're doing right now. Slap that thumbs up button. It really helps out the channel a ton. Helps us grow. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. And without any further ado, let's get the standings up on the side of the screen here. I kind of made a goof up and joined as a driver this time, so you will see my name on the side. Been having some issues, got in here late, had family coming over and stuff like that, so glad to be here, but man, oh man, it was a road getting here. We got Thomas Saxon, new name in here for the Saturday Night Series. He is a Tuesday night champion, going to try to come out here and win a little bit of money, a little bit of cash is on the line, but we'll get to that here shortly. He's top of the board, but then you see the number 18, that Toyota Tundra. That's Alex Coffey. Always, always, always a very strong contender. If you're out there in the chat, talk to me. Let me know who you got tonight. Who is your pick for the Music City Showdown 150? A lot of laps around this short track. Very, very unique track. We just called a race on Thursday night from this same facility. And man, oh man, it was a barn burner, and I expect tonight to be the exact same. Let's see if we can dial up a driver, maybe have a chat with one of these drivers here. We'll pull up. I'm not seeing Thomas Saxon in Discord, so let's pull up the second man on the board. We got him in the booth live right now in living color, Mr. Alex Coffey. Tanner Moore in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got a copy.
Alex, we're out here for the Music City Showdown. Got a little bit of cheese on the line. So we're racing for more than just bragging rights. Very unique track. What's give me 3 words to describe Nashville Super Speedway. A dumpster fire?
Tight. 2, tight. 3, tight.
So it's feeling a little tight right now. The truck's not wanting to turn, huh?
Up, yeah.
And you know, Alex, as the sun starts to set, track lights come on, them steady lights come on, you know it's going to get a little bit tighter. What's your outlook on tonight? How you going to take care of the number 18 and maybe park it in victory lane?
Well, the most important part of that 18 truck tonight is that right front tire. So we're going to try to keep that intact.
Keep the right front on it. Take care of the equipment. Take care of the competitors. Alex, you got any sponsors you want to thank before I send you back down to your race team, brother?
Shout out my teammates John and TJ. Hopefully we get us a good run in here.
Oh, Runts Racing. Runts Racing representing here tonight. Love to see it, Alex. Thank you for coming out, brother, and good luck to you.
10-4, appreciate it.
All right, that was my man, Mr. Alex Coffey, out here representing, currently sitting second on the board. See if we can dial up our third place qualifier right now. We have Mr. Aiden Young. He's sitting third on the board. Very, very close times between our top 3, man. If they're going to come out there and race like this, we may have a brain aneurysm trying to call this action. Aiden Young, this is Tanner Moore up in the booth. The New Hampshire Rocket. Do you have a copy?
I gotcha.
The main man behind Young Guns Creations. Always suited and booted, looking good out here, Aiden. What's the outlook for the number 69 here tonight? What's it gonna take to get that Ford F-150 out front and sitting in victory lane?
Yeah, just missing the wrecks and staying focused and not overdrive it.
Hey, missing the wreck, staying focused, and not overdriving it. Hey, you're out front. Not very many cars out the old windshield right now, so might be easy for you to avoid them wrecks. Hey, you got anybody you want to thank for that number 69 truck, brother?
I just want to thank you for broadcasting. Cool Ray, as always, for being on the truck, and obviously, Young Gun Creations.
Absolutely. Young Gun Creations. Aiden Young, a fellow firefighter out here. Love to see it. Salute to everybody that is a first responder. You put yourself last and you put the community first, and that's awesome, Aiden. Thank you for your services, brother. Alrighty, now let's see. Let's dial up. Where'd he go? Where's William Everingham at? I can't find Willie. So we'll pull up Mr. Young Gun himself. Currently sitting in a 6th place spot. A little fellow commentator up in the booth with me, Jason Raymond. You got a copy?
Yeah, it's a familiar place for me up here. If it was just here Thursday night.
You're ugly as can be, so it don't matter.
Oh, okay.
You're currently sitting 6th place. I didn't see the 5th place guy in Discord, but I do see him now. So I got to wrap this up fairly quickly, Jason. What's it going to take for the number 44 Young Gun to get back in victory lane? A commonplace for you here as of late.
I think some patience. I don't want to run too hard and burn the tires up, but also probably some luck. I'm kind of struggling here. Don't really know how I got 6th, but I'm not complaining. I'm just gonna ride and see what happens.
You got 6th place out of pure talent, buddy, holding that wheel. Jason Raymond, that's the Young Gun of 5 King Motorsports. So you got to thank for that number 44.
I'm just gonna make it short since you said we gotta wrap it up. I gotta thank all the guys at 5 Kings Motorsports, my parents, Tile Chief, Floor and Wall Coverings, the Barn Package Store, and all the guys that sponsor and support 5 Kings Motorsports.
Yes, sir. And tell Miss Tammy I'm looking for her in the chat. We're looking for her right now.
She'll be.
Alrighty, I had to cut him off. Didn't want to smell his breath any further, folks. Let's pull up Mr. Joshua. Have a quick little word with him. I missed him going through the lineup here. Joshua, this is Tanner Mark with the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Josh,
Yes.
I'm hearing a little bit of feedback from the broadcast right now, brother. Qualified 5th, and you were looking really strong during practice. I was keeping my eye on that number 60 truck, looking really, really fast out here tonight. What's it going to take to put it in victory lane, brother?
Thing is that I see Thomas Axum is in here, but it's just saving the tires and and having no mess ups. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I've talked to 3 people, and they all mentioned tires and patience. So you boys are about to hit the grid now. Josh, good to talk to you, buddy. Maybe we'll be talking to you at the end of this thing, brother.
Thank you.
Absolutely, buddy. Alrighty, and now it is time to hit the race grid, get this party started. I'm super excited. Going to be a really good race, I do believe. Got a lot of strong contenders in here tonight. I'm going to switch over and do something fairly different. I'm not sure. No, actually, we're gonna keep it right here. We're gonna go through our starting grid really quick. Pole man out front, Mr. One and Only, in the number 13, Thomas Axum. Starting in the second position, outside row number 1, we have Alex Coffey. In the 3rd place spot from Gambler Motorsports, we heard from him, Mr. New Hampshire Rocket, Aiden Young. 4th, Willie Everingham. 5th, Joshua Siegfried. 6th place is Jason Raymond. 7th is Christian Pittman. 8th, Brandon Mettler. 9th, Larry Bell with Jason Day, Mr. Maple Leaf Muscle, rounding out our top 10 qualifiers here tonight. And then, starting just outside the top 10, unfamiliar spot for this guy right here. He's typically up front. Look for Mark Arthur to make a hard charge to this night. He's starting at P11. And then in 12th, representing Runts Racing, he is Mr. John Curtis. And then in the 13th spot, we have Mr. Mark Lewis, TJ Roberts, and 14, Frank Barr, running our top 15 qualifiers here tonight. Lloyd Moore's in 16th, Chris Carroll 17th, Levi Allen's 18th. And then I'm not really supposed to be there. 20th, Cindy Taylor, Bill Mudfield, and Kyle Ramsey playing shotgun to the field. Man, oh man, we're getting ready to get this action started, getting ready to get these boys running off the grid. Let's dial up Jason Raymond one more time, have a quick little chat with him really quick. Jason Raymond, do you remember who won the week before?
Chris Carroll.
So he deserves an EOL when we get started. Thank you, sir, and good luck to you, buddy.
Thank you.
Alrighty, Chris Carroll will take the EOL. And now we mentioned a little bit of money on the line. You know, we do these special little sprung it on them type races. And SNS Racing 51S, you can check them out on Facebook. They put up $20 to tonight's winner, trying to entice these drivers to get out here and get up on the wheel and put on a show. $20 up for grabs. And then 5 Kings Motorsports, you know we had to match it, right? We had to match it. We threw in another 20. So, racing for a little bit of cheese here tonight. A little bit of money on the line, folks. As Glenda says here for the 84. Kelly Coffee in the chat. Love to see it. She says, go Coffee, Curtis, and Roberts representing the whole Runts Racing crew. You know they'll be up front at some point. There's a lot of drivers in here, dude, that they qualify towards the back because it's such a weird, unique track, guys. We're going to go on board with one of these drivers here shortly to let y'all really see just how unique this track is. I was going to call it awful, but not really awful. Look at that turn 4 sun right there. It's beautiful for us, but man, oh man, it's going to be an eyesore for these drivers that are trying to come out of turn number 3 and 4. As pace cars made that hard turn on the pit road, these drivers are waiting for Barney Fife Jr. to throw the green flag. And we are off for the Music City 150. Thomas Saxon wasting no time to go to that apron. That's another thing we haven't spoke about. That apron will be used at all times tonight. As you see number 18, Alex Coffey, work quick to get down low. You're going to see that bottom lane be the preferred lane. He may try to make a move on 13 right here. Looking to the inside of him, going to have the preferred lane as they go into 3 and 4. We got a battle for the race lead. We got double file as far back as you can see. These boys are using up every inch of the racing surface right now as Alex Coffey's going to get him a lap led at the line and clear the number 13. A power move down the backstretch to get to the inside of that driver and make a move. And look at Aiden Young back here. Aiden Young to the inside of number 19 of Willie Evernham. Willie's got a nice truck he's sporting here tonight. Mr. Luke Combs is all over that truck looking good, suited and booted, as I like to say. But right now, Willie has his hands full with Mr. Aiden Young to his inside. But look at the way that 19 truck is holding on to the outside lane. Going to get the momentum down the back or down the front stretch here. Will it be enough to be door to door with Aiden as they go into turn number 1? A little bit back, but not a lot. I think he's getting ready to surrender that spot. You heard all of our drivers we interviewed tonight. They said save them tires. Every one of them mentioned tires. We interviewed 6 people, and every one of them mentioned something about their tires. Tires will be a huge factor into tonight's event. Got a stage caution. Stage 1 will end at lap number 35. Stage 2 end at lap number 30. Excuse me. That was a slip up by me. Stage 1 ends at lap number 30. Stage 2 will end at lap number 75. So, really got to stretch it pretty far tonight on these tires. Only 2 more sets in the pits. And man, oh man, Alex Coffey, he is almost trying to set sail on the field right now. Got Thomas Axum right there in his tracks. Let's jump on board with Alex Coffey as he attacks this next lap around the track. You see right here, everything's business as usual, but watch how they dive it down into turn number 1 here. This track is 1.3 miles, so not a very big track. It's classified as a short track in my view, but man, oh man, these straights are so long that when you get to these corners, you got to be hard into the brakes, and we may have a battle for the lead here as Alex Coffey went high. Oh no, he did that by design, folks. So Coffey may have discovered something in practice here. You see a nice speed shot of these drivers as they zoom on past the camera. They're going about 170 to 175 miles per hour on the straightaway. They slow that truck all the way down to almost 120. So 50 miles per hour difference when they get on the brakes. We're seeing Mark Arthur here trying to work over Willie Evernham. Willie's currently going backwards right now. He may be trying to conserve the equipment and the tires on that number 19 truck. And still, the outside lane can hang. I mean, it can stay almost right there with them. You give up a little time on the inside, but then you can almost make it all back up on the exit if you're able to get that momentum needed. As we're still waiting for more folks to talk in the chat. Kelly Coffey, let me know how your days went. A cold Saturday here in Kentucky. You're in Georgia, talking to Alex. I think it was pretty cold down there as well. You see just how hard these drivers drive it off into these corners. As we're going to have a caution on the speedway. John Curtis, oh no, Miss Coffey, close your eyes. Close your eyes, you beautiful young lady. But I think John Curtis may have went around and Sankey may have had some help. Go back and check it out on the BAM Racing videos replay. Got the 98 right there with him. There's a 98. He's going to try to drive it off underneath him. Oh, runs out of real estate. Oh, my goodness gracious. Tough lick for a lot of drivers. There's 4 trucks right there involved in that incident. And John Curtis had to tow the truck. That's not what you want to see. Does have a fast repair in his pocket. So with that right there, with him checking out, let's dial up Alex Coffey one more time. I know his teammate just wrecked, so he wants to talk to him. But Alex, Tanner in the booth again. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Man, Mama Coffee is watching, and you just set sail on the field right there, and you and Thomas Saxon both. What's the truck feeling like now that we're under racing conditions?
I was just taking it easy right now, trying to, like I said, protect that right front. I ain't feeling too bad. It ain't fell off one way or the other yet, so... Well, I got 2 sets in the pit, so right here I don't expect nobody to take none.
Yeah, don't use them right here. Make sure them things are unchecked, Coffee. Man, I saw you ran the high line in 3 and 4. Was that by design, or is that just was a mistake?
I was just testing it out, seeing if there was any speed up there.
Was the lap times very much of a difference in them?
Yeah, I lost some time, so I switched it back to the bottom.
All right, 10-4, buddy. We'll let you get back out there. I think you missed your pit start, didn't you, talking to me?
Yeah, it's all good. We'll get him back. I ain't worried about it.
Hey, we'll blame it on Raymond, right? Raymond's fault.
Yeah, no, we'll blame it on those Pittman in front of us.
Oh, goodness gracious. Y'all two always seem to connect with each other some way, somehow. Good luck to you, Alex. Truck's looking beautiful out there, buddy.
10-4, appreciate it.
That's one of my best friends right there, Alex Coffey. I like giving him a hard time, but man, oh man, poor old John Curtis right here. We're going to dial him up one time and have a quick little word with him. John, you are in the booth. Please keep it PG-13 because I know you're angry. Do you have a copy?
I got a copy.
I brought you up here. I typically don't do this when a driver just gets wrecked. I wait a caution before I bring them up. But Kelly Coffey is in the chat rooting y'all on, and I know she wants to hear from one of her favorite drivers. Curtis, take us through what happened out your windshield right there, brother.
I got run over for 14 on lap 8, so that's what happened. We'll get it fixed and go back out there.
Got a fast repair, but I saw you did have to tow the truck. Was it dead completely with that hard lick on the outside wall?
Oh yeah, it killed it instantly. So yeah, don't know what to say about that.
I get it, brother. I get it. Frustration from the number 17, John Curtis here tonight. Had the clown truck and got run over right then. John, get her fixed up, and maybe you won't go too many laps down, brother. Stage cautions, get you back on the lead lap.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, buddy.
Appreciate it.
All righty, that was Mr. John Curtis. He's another really good guy. Tough to see a driver just get ran over right then. I mean, I know Mark Lewis didn't do it on purpose, but just from the way it looked like, he just happened to get ran over. I always like to give Mr. Mark Lewis a hard time. Mark Lewis, did you forget where the brake pedals were right then, my kind sir?
No, I didn't forget where the brake pedals were. I have an issue with my gas pedal, actually. But that wasn't what happened there. I actually just overdrove the entry. I apologize to the guy for getting into him.
Oh, it's racing, right? Stuff happens. So I'm just giving you a hard time because I have to.
I know, but yeah, it sucks. But I wasn't trying to wreck him. And unfortunately, I think it gobbled up probably about 4 or 5 different trucks that had used their fast repairs there because of it. But it's my bad because I definitely overdrove the entry.
You got, it was 4 trucks involved, but 2 of them wasn't terrible, I don't think. What about yourself, that Toyota Tundra number 98? Are you out of fast press?
I had to use it. It was, definitely was tore up.
What's the fuel look like, Mark? And I'll let you get back down to your team.
What was the what like?
What's the fuel looking like out there for you tonight?
I mean, I just took gas there, so I mean, I wasn't paying much attention to it until I went to pit, but I don't know if there's some of them are going to make it unless they get another caution. So
10-4.
we'll see.
Thank you, brother. Alrighty, guys. Alright, I am live in the booth. I want to jump down here real quick to ask one of you fine gentlemen, how much fuel can y'all, like, what's the fuel like tonight? I forgot to ask, sorry.
I don't know. I can't run any of that stuff in VR right now.
It looks like 20 laps, 25 laps a tank. Maybe.
Mettler, can you confirm?
It's like 23, 25, somewhere around there. I think we would have, if you would have went green the first stage, we would not have made it. So
Copy. All right.
23 laps.
Thank you, buddy. All right. Good luck, gentlemen. All right. So they can go about 23 to 25 laps on a fuel run. So that's really, really going to make it interesting, guys. Kelly Cox said, I got up to 95 on the track at Atlanta Motor Speedway last night. I was a nervous wreck. I watched that video, Kelly, and that was awesome, girly. Absolutely awesome. If we're back Green Flag Racing here, I'm talking to Kelly Coffee. I'm sorry. I'm distracted by beautiful ladies. I can't help it. As the number 66, Joshua Siegfried gets out front here. Thomas Axum right there on his back bumper. We got some double file, 2-wide action for the third place spot right now. Look at Mr. Alex Coffey going to throw his name into the hat. He's waiting to see which line will prevail here. Will it be the 69 on the inside, or will it be the 14 making a power move on the outside? 14 may clear the 69 here. As, ooh, that's a ballsy move right there. But luckily for the 14 machine and the 14 crew, he made it stick right then. So, Kelly, you work at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Is that correct? As we see a good battle right here for the fourth place spot. Aiden Young is, we're going to have 3 wide at Nashville Super Speedway. The 12 truck of Mark Arthur thinks better of it, backs out of it. But that really hurt Alex Coffey right there more than anything. He hit the brakes too to back out of the 3 wide. As the 14 truck may have gotten to the wall right then. I know Grandma and Grandpa at home's watching that. Truck looks good. Looks like no harm, no foul. Me and Jason Raymond actually painted that number 14 truck. I love that truck right there for whatever reason. I'm biased to it, of course, but I do love it. And speaking of loving paint schemes, I think it is now time for us to do our MF Racing Designs Best Paint Scheme of the Night Award. Let's go through this field and see who we got tonight. Typically, I normally pick somebody out beforehand, but I didn't this time. Man, I love that number 18 truck, to be honest. Let's see. As we're going through the field, Jason Raymond has some side damage I saw there. Levi Allen's got a good-looking truck. EJ Roberts with a dark, aggressive-looking truck. Looks good. Got Frank Barbs, number 29. Cindy Taylor in 07. Let's see. I think tonight I got to give the MF Race Designs Best Paint Scheme of the Night to a league newcomer, Kyle Ramsey, in the number 91. That truck right there is sweet, folks. Bright Baby Blue got a battle right now for position, too. They're currently battling for the 16th place spot. As, ooh, slight contact right there. So, MF Race Designs Best Paint Scheme of the Night goes to the number 91 of Kyle Ramsey. As they're going to make contact again, it looks like. Man, oh man, them boys are racing, and I don't know if they're racing nice or not. As we're lap number 18, approaching 15 laps to go, or 12 laps to go into the stage. I keep thinking it's 35 for whatever reason. Oh, okay. Kelly Coffey lives at Atlanta Motor Speedway. She works from home for the Georgia Department of Education. That is awesome. I salute you, Kelly Coffey. So living at Atlanta Motor Speedway, I guess it gets loud there about twice a year, don't it? As you see, the number 66, or the 60, excuse me. Well, yeah, he is 66. It's 60 on my live scoring time. But number 66, he is looking strong right now. And I've noticed a trend here, folks, and I've seen this on Thursday night. It seems like whoever can get out front, get that clean air on the nose of the truck, it really, really helps settle the truck down and helps the truck rotate. Whereas Thomas Axum, he's in dirty air. Let's jump on board with Thomas Axum. You can see, though, Thomas is really not working that wheel a whole lot. He's being really smooth with it. Smooth in and smooth out right there. See what he does in turn 3 and 4 here. So, yeah, not putting a whole lot of wheel input in it, but I can tell it's tight because he's not ever turning right. He's constantly got that wheel turned to the left, so he's fighting a little bit of a tight condition there. Now let's jump on board with Alex Coffey. Yeah, he's attacking the track. As he sees the 2 leaders up there get a little close. Ooh, Coffey had to get out of the throttle a little bit right then. Was afraid he was going to hit the ally sign on the wall. Although it says ally, it's not your ally. That wall hurts. As I seen earlier when we were going through paint schemes, it looked like the young gun, number 44, Tammy Raymond's baby boy, got a little bit of, actually quite a bit of right side damage. And we know with these trucks, They're really weird, folks, when it comes to the damage on these things. Although this damage looks to be a lot of cosmetic damage, it could easily be affecting the handling of that truck, especially with that right front being knocked in like that. You could have a towing issue or anything right there. So that's something to keep an eye on, because he qualified P6, so he showed he had good speed on the short run. So we're going to see how he can do on the long run. Got Jason Day right there in front of him. Jason Day's about a second and a half in front of him. I think that 44 truck may be experiencing a little bit of repercussions for getting that damage on the right side of the truck. As a battle has ensured for the lead, 13 truck Thomas Saxon. He has waited patiently, but he is ready to pounce on his prey. As he's looking to the outside, number 66. We'll see. It's a drag race here. Who's going to lead number 24? Lap number 24. It's going to be Thomas Saxon at the line. And Thomas has got the nose out ahead of the number 66 as they go into turn number 1 and 2. If Thomas can maintain where he's at, ooh, he's going to push up a little bit, have to get out of the throttle as well. Really bad push off of turn number 2, and it's like that walk and reach out and grab you. It's really bad off 4. You see 3 trucks line up on the high side. You can throw a blanket over the top 6 trucks right now, top 7 almost, as the 60 machine's coming down pit road. Could not make it on fuel. Going to need to do a quick little splash and go. That way he does not lose a lap. As caution is out on the speedway. Oh, no. Caution is out. I'm not even sure who it was that wrecked. What in the world has happened here? Oh, we found it. Number 14, Christian Pittman, has went around, and it may have been a self-spin. He hit that wall coming off turn number 4. You can see the right side of that truck already has damage. And oh, something's broke. Something is broken. That truck would not turn whatsoever. Oh, man, that truck had some severe damage there. Dial up Christian Pittman really quick and have a quick little word with him. Pittman, Tanner Martin, Booty, got copy. Might be on the phone with his grandpa. He talks to him a lot while he's racing. Christian Pittman, Tanner Martin, Booty, got copy.
Yeah, I got you.
It looked as if something was broke in that truck, Christian. Would not turn and then just snapped on you. Talk me through your, what happened out your windshield right then, brother.
Well, I'll tell you what, the track's tight, but it's really more about your entry. If you mess your entry up, you get down here and like reel on the apron and try to get back in the throttle too early, you go to the wall. If you listen on the replay, I get out of it, I get back in it, I get out of it, I get back in it, trying to like save it, and then I ended up putting it in the wall. Then I slid down to the apron and was hoping for no caution, but last caution, I had tapped the wall and forgot to unclick the fast repair, so I got 0 fast repairs. So we're getting ready to see here when we pull in the pits, you know, how much. I mean, I don't think I hit the wall that hard. It didn't feel that hard in the car, but I don't know how much damage we got. We may be done if it's, you know, required.
Let's see what you got. What you got?
I got 4 minutes.
Optional?
Optional, and I'm sitting at 1775 RPM, so that'll probably be the night.
Man, oh man, it sucks for them.
What are these things idle at? 2,000?
You'd have to ask the guys on there. I'm not exactly sure off the top of my head. Well, Pittman, tough break for you, brother. I know your grandparents are watching. I've been speaking to them. I wish they talked to me on Facebook or on YouTube, but they won't. But tough break for the number 14. Hopefully you can get her fixed, though, somewhat, and get back out there and fight for some points.
10-4.
All right, guys, you heard it right there. Truck just got tight, pushed up on him, and yeah, that's all she wrote. As look at Brandon Mettler getting him a lap lead here. Jason Day, see if he stays out as well. Ooh, got a little gamesmanship being played up front. Little gamesmanship. I love to see it. Trying to fake people out, go down pit road. Brandon Mettler, Tanner Marvin Booth, you got a copy?
I gotcha.
Played a little bit of pit strategy earlier, and that's allowed you to be out front now, front and center. How's the number 15 Bam Racing Videos truck feeling for you here tonight?
I don't know, to tell you the truth.
Oh, Brandon, we're 35 laps into this thing. You don't know?
No, I don't know. We've been chatting in Discord the whole time. You can jab the brakes and it kind of turn for you on some turns, and the next lap it doesn't do anything. So
I was trying to figure out how to apex a turn and everything like that. I've tried to apex it off exit and try to gain straightaway speed and back up the corner entry and stuff, but still experimenting, still trying to find the fast line and hanging in there.
Hearing from Pittman, we talked to him just then, and what I gathered from his statement was just feels very sporadic. One corner it turns well, feels great, and then the next corner you're a dump truck, basically.
Exactly right. And trying not to scrub away your speed on corner X is kind of the key here. So where you're right up in the wall, come out of 4, and it can be kind of tough getting tight and that sort of thing. So you got to really kind of predict how you're going to come off the corner and that sort of thing. So that's the key right now.
What's I know you got ears that I don't right now. Are y'all going back green for the stage, or is this going to be the stage caution?
We are going for the stage, so we'll have a little bit of spurt here, and then we'll take some more fuel off the stage caution. So
Copy.
that's what we're playing for.
Get up here and get you some stage points. Good luck, number 15, Brandon Mettler.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alrighty, folks. That was the main man, Mr. Mettler. Let's dial up Mark Arthur one time. He's always got some fans in the stands. Mark, Tanner Martin, booth. Got a copy?
I got you.
So, Mark, I noticed that you kind of qualified towards the back. I don't know if you kind of messed up in qualifying. You qualified 11th. You're currently running 10th, but you just pitted, I do believe. What's the truck feeling like for you now as the race is well?
Tight.
Still
Yeah,
tight.
I haven't raced this track a whole lot. I mean, that was a legit qual attempt. It's just I suck here.
I still look for the number 12 to be up towards the front here. What I asked Mettler, but I didn't really understand. Are we racing for the stage here, or because I didn't? Okay.
Yeah, it'll be a 1-lap shootout.
All right, copy. I was gonna let y'all decide what we did here because I didn't have any idea. All right, thank you, buddy, and good luck to you, Ross.
All right, thanks, Tanner.
All right, gonna be a little 1-lap shootout for some stage points. Now this is when it gets dicey, and you know the old adage saying, "Cautions breed cautions." And now they're gonna go back green flag for literally 1 lap. First place gets 10 points. 10th place gets 1 point. And there's some money on the line for the championship playoffs. And there's a free game or two from thebuttkicker.com. So you want to get every point you can. Try to get that championship. As Brandon Mettler gets a great launch off. We got a battle for second place. And I'm really watching. Let's go. I'm trying to go to a little bit bigger camera angle. They don't have a great one. Here's the blimp cam, but I want to see the battle. Yeah, look at this right here. You got trucks going everywhere. You got trucks really battling. Aiden Young, he's here every week. He's battling for stage points. Mark Lewis battling for stage points. This is where the proverbial hornet's nest is right here. Mark Arthur battling for stage points. Every truck you pass here will be a point. So now let's see. Caution should come out. Yep, caution's out on the speedway. I don't like how we did that. I think we should have just extended that caution, had stage caution. But it is what it is. Brandon Mettler bringing home stage win number 1. Very, very impressive run there. Played a little bit of strategy. It worked out for him. And now we get to see his pretty old mug on our broadcast here. Brandon Mettler, Monroe, Indiana, I do believe. Got him. Stage 1 winner. 10 bonus points for number 15. Jason Day getting some much valuable bonus points. Got him in a 9th place finish there. So, good amount of bonus points going around right there. Them stages, they make it almost as if it's a race within a race. Everybody's going for those stage points because they are so valuable in these points championship battles. I'm going to dial up Jason Day momentarily. I'm going to let him get on pit road and get serviced. Want to have a word with number 52, Maple Leaf Muscle. He is up 8 positions. But look at Cindy Taylor out here. She is up 16 positions since they hit the grid. The biggest mover thus far tonight, Kyle Ramsey's up 10 spots. So we're going to see a laundry list of drivers bringing down pit road. Now, here's the $1 million question. Do you take tires here or do you wait? Mama Raymond is here. All is right in the world. Hi, Miss Tammy. Glad to see you, beautiful. As TJ Roberts elected to stay out. Mr. Alex Coffee stayed out. Let's dial up Coffee one more time, man. We've talked to him all night. I'm tired of hearing his voice, but we'll talk to him again. Coffee, you're back up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
I seen the number 18, number 11 elected to stay out here. What's the call like? What's the strategy looking like?
Well, I got sent to the back on pit road. There was a little contact. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know what happened, but I ended up in the pit road wall, so I had to take some repairs, ended up in the back. So here we are staying out, trying to get some track position back.
Okay, I missed all that. Who was it you got into? I'm gonna guess the 10 truck. Is that right? 'Cause he only has
69 truck. Pretty much, I guess our pit boxes are right beside each other, and I was following him, and hell, I went to turn in mine. His is before mine, so I don't know when he was planning on turning in, but I turned into mine, and he turned into his a few seconds later and came across the nose, so it's all good. We're back up here. We'll see what we got.
Coffee. Do you want to play Madden after this?
What do you want me to win, another Super Bowl?
I just didn't know if you want me to win by 40 again or what, brother.
I don't remember that.
Yo, I remember it.
Nobody on the broadcast saw it either, so they don't remember it.
Nobody remembers the
So-
Super Bowl. What about Raymond blowing the Super Bowl the way he did, bro? How crazy is that, bro?
I have to interview Raymond about that one.
Right. Man, that was insane. That was insane. Coffee, good luck to you, buddy. Get that number 18 out front. 'Cause that truck's beautiful, dude.
I'm trying.
That's my favorite Interstate Batteries paint scheme he's ever ran. I typically don't like the green ones, but I like that one. All right, buddy. Good
I
luck.
appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to see what we got.
Yep. He was ready to get out of there right now. He's got some strategy to work out with his teammates. Let's dial up Mr. Poop Eater Chris Carroll. Carroll, you got a copy?
Hey, you're a little upset from last night, Tanner.
No, we're all good, brother. That 99's been quiet all night tonight, Carroll. What's the truck and track feeling like for you here tonight, buddy?
I've been fighting all my settings here. Had to reinstall Windows just before we went. So trying to get my screens all lined up, trying to get all this stuff together. So I'm just been riding around and hopefully I got it close enough here that I can get my settings for my G29 right here and we can go racing.
I saw you kept joining and leaving, so you're having computer issues, huh?
Yeah, I screwed up and I tried to get all that I could out of my RAM today, and I crashed my computer, so to reinstall everything, all the apps, everything. So
Oh wow.
do the best I can here.
Yeah, I'd be really mad right now because I'd be clueless. Well,
That's all good.
Carol, you got some good teammates down there with you, or teammates in here at least, Larry and Levi. So between y'all's three's big old heads, I'm sure y'all be able to work out something. Good luck to you in that number 99 USAFirearms.com machine, brother.
Thanks, buddy. We're fixing to try and give him something here.
Yep, give them hell.
That's the one.
Yep, raise hell and praise Dale. Good luck to you, buddy.
Thanks, sir.
Oh, also, wait. We got to get you in a pink truck out here, brother. Bring out a pink number 99 next week. Paint it exactly like that. Pink, black, and white. All right? You got me?
Well, you lost the bet before. I don't recall you paying that bet either.
What? Yes, I did.
All right, we'll let it go. We'll talk about it, Tanner Meyer.
Absolutely, buddy. Good luck to you, brother.
Thanks, sir.
Man, oh man, I wish I had somebody up in their booth with me. I got to talk to all these drivers during the cautions. As Terry and Pipe says, you can do it, Mark Lewis. Mark Lewis always has some fans out here, too. It's awesome to see. Tammy, did you have a good day today, sweetheart? And Mama Coffee, did you have a good day today? As we're getting ready to be green flag racing, got some teammates out front. Let's see how they count them down. As both of them fire off. Look at that. They leave the second row in the dust. Going to allow Alex Coffee to be able to come right down if he wants. Ah, there he goes. Coming down now to get on that bottom lane. Block Chris Carroll. As Carroll is trying to drive to the back bumper, number 18. These two have battled it out on Monday nights like crazy. As 18 is going to the inside, Carroll may try to follow here. As we're going to have a battle for the race lead coming out of turn number 4 here. As new race leader, same race leader as earlier, actually. Alex Coffee out front, got Chris Carroll right there on his back bumper, though. Giving the 18 all he wants, and then, going to get a little slight contact. 99's going to save that truck. How did he save that? We got to go back on a replay here and watch this one. Oh, my goodness gracious. How did he save that truck? That's a wheelman right there, folks. Oh, my goodness. Not a lot of people could save that. That truck was yawed out like he was drifting. The 11 got the worst end of it. We're back live here. As you see, the number 99 is still within striking distance of number 18. Chris Carroll is a god after saving that. As Kelly Cobb says, she took it easy today. Great day. Too cold outside to do anything else. Hey, I hear you, Kelly. I went out, got me and my fiance and them something to eat, my kids, and I walked out with shorts and regretted it immediately. Immediately regretted it. Right now, my computer's telling me it is 25 degrees outside. So, pretty cold here, too, as we have another, looks like what's going to be a battle for the race leader here. 99 is going to look underneath the 18 here. As we may have a new race leader. We do indeed. 99 is going to clear the 18 here. Will the 18 try crossover? He does not. As we have a new race leader. As now the 18, he does have damage. We heard him. He had a 22-second pit stop. Oh, it gets to the wall a little bit right there as well. That 18 may be feeling the ill effects of that damage. Let's go through the field real quick. You see the top three here. Chris Carroll, Brandon Mettler, or Chris Carroll, Alex Coffey, and Brandon Mettler. That's your top three as they run right now. Mr. Maple Leaf Muscle, I forgot to bring him up in the booth. He's up 6 spots. He's currently in the 4th place spot with Mr. Mark Arthur holding down P5. Thomas Saxon has lost 5 positions. He's currently in the 6th place spot with Cindy Taylor holding down 7th. Jason Raymond's in 8th. Aiden Young's in 9th, fighting for 9th. Got TJ Roberts to his outside. TJ Roberts restarted P1, has fallen all the way back to 10th now. So something is happening with that truck as well as Willie Everett. Oh, now there's something big happening to a contact. We see it live on the broadcast. Caution is out on the speedway. TJ Roberts has been sent around by Willie Evernham. I bet TJ Roberts is not too happy right now if I had to guess. As we see it right here, he's battling with him. Battling with Aiden. Aiden's going to get by. And then Willie tries to get by, tries to skate by, but just about like what we saw with Mark Lewis. Overdrives it a little bit, gets in there a little hot. And you see what transpires. 19 truck just gets in there hot, pushes up, and gives 11 a love tap. 11 goes around, kisses the wall a little bit with the front end. Luckily, all the other drivers dodged him. But did get a little bit of damage kissing the wall right there. Let's see if these drivers elect to go down and take some fuel here. I would have to venture to guess they would. Lap number 42, they can go about 25 laps. As Chris Carroll stays out, and then the rest of the field looks like they're coming down. That's what sucks right there about being the race leader, because you never know what the field's going to do. But look at Kyle Ramsey. He said, yes, I think I will. Going to take him some valuable track position. Frank Barber as well. So these drivers electing to stay out. Let's see what these drivers choose to do on pit road here. Are they going to take tires or not? I hate that how it does a camera angle like that. Brandon Mettler doesn't. 44 truck with heavy damage to the right side of it. As the race off pit road, my oh my, that was close. 13 may have, I think the 13 got in front of the 15 and the 12 got in front of the 13. That is how they run. Alex Coffey surrendered the race lead, or was in second, excuse me. He's now going to be starting in the 8th place position now. Let's dial up Mr. Maple Leaf Muscle. First, wait, actually, I want to talk to Chris Carroll one more time. Chris Carroll, I got to pull you back up and ask you, how in the hell did you save that truck, brother?
I'm not sure, man. I saw that guy coming. I'm way back there, too, like 3 or 4 car lengths, and I just braced for it, and I was all over the wheel and maybe pooped my pants a little.
Man, I had to stop the broadcast, go back and watch it, man. That was a wheel man right there. Congratulations on that save, Chris, out front. Good luck to you, buddy.
I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely, brother. Man, oh man, what a save by the number 99 right there. That was impressive as can be. Now, we've talked about it all race, but now it is time. Mr. Maple Leaf Muscle. Tanner Moore in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Jason, you said you felt slow during practice. I was listening to you, but then now you're up 7 spots since you qualified. Looking fairly good out there, looking competitive as everybody else is. How's the 52 truck feeling for you now?
Still feels slow. We're really tight. We're fighting that. We're just trying to find out where we need to back off the corner and get back on the gas. We're not, I don't know. I feel good on a long run. Just we seem to lose a little bit of speed mid-corner to some of the other guys. So hopefully by the end of the race, I'll have it figured out and I'll be somewhere there. I can get a top 3, top 5, hopefully.
Now, Jason, I've noticed that whoever is out front they're kind of creating a buffer to second place, almost like a bubble of about 5/10, 6/10, no matter who it is that gets out front. Is dirty air playing a factor on these trucks, you believe, out here?
It is and it isn't, because if you in the pack, you can really gain speed by having the draft, but
Right.
it does affect your corner entry a little bit, and it does get you a little bit tight. So it's a good thing and a bad thing. But yeah, definitely, if you're out front, you're going to have a little bubble because you have that clean air to keep that nose planted.
Right. Well, Jason, you're gonna be restarting third here. One more question, I'll get you going. What's the tire situation looking like here? I know you don't want to spill the strategy out too much, but I had to think that 4 Mr. Feelgoods is sounding good pretty quickly.
We got to make it to the stage. Just two more sets of tires isn't going to be enough to get it too early. So you're going to have to make to the stage. Hopefully, take them then, and then split that in half.
Right on, brother. Well, good luck to you, Jason. Maple Leaf Muscle, go get it done. Been winning a lot in these trucks lately. Go get you another one, brother. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir, buddy. Oh, Jason Day, he's pitched a shutout in the Ram Racing Series on Wednesday nights. You can catch him live. I can't remember the link, but I will get the link. He's won the last 3 races, so the 52. He knows how to get around these short tracks and these trucks. He just needs to get the track position, get that clean air on the nose, and I think he'll be okay. Got a hard charging Chris Carroll, though. Look at that. That's a huge bad mama jumper right there, brother. Used to play minor league baseball, did Chris Carroll? I do believe he said. So, he's going to be a tough one to tangle with if Jason doesn't get up there. Can't get out Kyle Ramsey or Mark Arthur, Thomas Saxon. His top 5, top 7 drivers is looking stout right now. Who's going to prevail? Chris Carroll, last week's winner. He will be in control of this restart. He can go when he wants. And he is off. 99 is off. The battle for second is on, though. I see the 52 looking underneath the 91. Should be able to make a stick. His 12 truck doesn't know where to go. He's basically in a box. He's waiting for one lane to prevail, but look at the run. The 99 just got pinching the 52 down. Not giving him a whole lot of room to maneuver with right there. As he is now set sailed. 52 and P2 made a pass over Kyle Ramsey, and now Mark Arthur's looking for it. And look at the battle there behind him. The 18 and the 15 duking it out. Alex Coffey trying to make his way back up front as Mark Arthur makes the pass for third almost. Cannot complete that pass, though, as Kyle Ramsey not giving him a whole lot of room down there. He's trusting that they can hold their line down there. But very clean driver thus far. I really like what I'm seeing out of that 91 truck. He's not giving them a whole lot of racing room, but he's not touching them either. So far, at least. As you see the 13 and the 12 get by. Now the 18 of Alex Coffey going to try to... 91's going to close the door on the 18, so going to take a few more laps if the 18 wants to try to get around him. As 18 kind of fell back a little bit on that corner. Hey, look at Brandon Mettler, high side rider back there. They're almost 3 wide, folks. That's out. As we see Jason Raymond back out of it. Think better of it. That's twice now Aiden Young's almost been 3 wides. And 91's almost going around. That's what you got to worry with when you're pinching drivers down, because that can happen. But that may not have been what happened here. Let's go back and watch it. Alex Coffey, number 18, is going to try to go underneath him. Ooh, that was weird. Alex kind of slid on entry there. That's a tough one to call. Guys, look at this. Chris Carroll is almost 2 seconds out on the field right now. How does this man do it? As he has Mark Arthur trying to chase him down now. Mark just made a pass for second place. Going to try to get up there and tangle with Chris Carroll, but Chris, that is just too fast with that fresh air too. On top of that, muscling that truck out front from starting in the back. As Mark has cut the gap down a little bit, but not a lot. I think if Chris Carroll can just maintain this pace, for the next 20 laps until the stage break, he should be sitting pretty. As we're going to go with our Turn It Up segment. Sorry, folks, I got to do it this way. I talk about it every week. But, viewers at home, if you're wearing a headset, please beware. It's getting ready to get loud. We're going to crank it up for the Five Kings Network Turn It Up of the night. Let's hear these engines rumble and hear how these tires are working out here. And we will be back momentarily. Alrighty, folks, we are back, and you saw right then that had some green flag pit stops. Well, Chris Carroll, you see right here on the back of Mark Arthur trying to get a lap back. He brought his machine down for some Sunoco racing fuel right then. Thank you. Sorry, Miss Emily Jane just brought me a drink. We're struggling over here, folks. One person in the booth. Supposed to have help up here, but Willie Everingham skated on me, wouldn't do it. As you see Chris Carroll get his lap back right then. Let's see, did he only go 1 lap down or did he go 2? Chris Carroll only went 1 lap down, so as Cindy Taylor's bringing her truck down pit road now as well. As we have more people coming down pit road, Aiden Young, Jason Raymond, John Curtis, so pit road is starting to get busy. They've made it about as far as they can on fuel. Sorry, I had Keith Mack sending me a message right then. Had to chat with him really quick. As when will Mark Arthur pull his machine down pit road? Stage caution is in 10 laps. I do not believe he can make it as we have more drivers going down pit road. Joshua Siegfried went down. Mark Lewis is down. So more drivers have went down. When will our top drivers finally take the plunge? As Lori Law has been spotted in the chat. Love to see her come out. She says, come on, Mark. Mark Arthur always has some fans in the stands. Now I'm waiting on Connie to show up. Miss Connie, where are you at? As boy, oh boy, that extended turn it up segment really did me good right then. Really helped out the old voice box a little bit. As Bill has brought it down pit road. I like Bill. Bill's a really good guy. He decided to bring it down pit road. No Stoney Benfield tonight either. I noticed that Stoney's not here. Hope nothing's going on. As Mark has set sail on the field. Currently almost 5 seconds ahead of Mr. Thomas Axum right now, who's in second place. As now Thomas Axum coming down. Jason Day kicking it sideways. Doing his best Formula Drift impression. As look at that. Oh, Thomas Axum has some side damage. Got a little bit of side damage as Levi Allen 03 bringing it down pit road as well. I'm really curious as to when Mark and Alex Coffey. Mark's coming down now. Look for Alex Coffey. Race leader is coming down. I look for Alex Coffey to come down now as well. I think they went just about as far as they can go. Willie Everingham bringing it down. Brandon Mettler coming down. Larry Bell coming down. Frank Barb said, hold my beer, boys. I'm going around another lap. That's Frank Barb going to get him a lap led on the board here. FB Sim Racing Button Box right there. Very own. Frank Barb getting him a race lead. But now, where will Mark Arthur? He will come out. He's going to come out a little bit behind Chris Carroll. Chris Carroll's already up to speed. Past him now as Mark Arthur's on the access road trying to get back to pit road or back on the racetrack. As now, Mr. Frank Barb going to bring his machine down pit road. Surrender the race lead to none other than Chris Carroll. Haven't never said that before. As Mark Arthur is a long ways away from him. Stage caution coming out in 5 laps. It's looking like Mr. Chris Carroll might have stage 2 in the bag. Will he go back to back with it? As Frankie, he hates my calling him Frankie, so I'm gonna keep calling him Frankie. He's coming off pit road now. As Connie is here as well. Connie, so glad to see you, girlie. Oh, Mark's doing good here tonight. Didn't put up the best qualifying effort. He even said so himself, but he's battled through the adversity and came back, and currently sitting P2 right now on the board, trying to chase down Chris Carroll. Chris is just, he entered pit road and exited pit road so good. He short pitted him too, so he had to add just less fuel to fill the truck up, really. As we are now 4 laps remaining to the stage cautions, we're going to cross the line for lap number 72. We're not even halfway done here tonight, folks. Man, oh man, it's going to be a long one. As Aiden Young's in 3rd place, we're getting ready to have a caution. Going to bunch this field back up for the final scripted time of the night. These boys are going to have to do something with Chris Carroll. He's too fast, and when he gets that clean air, it just allows him to really just check out against the field here. If they can only go 25 laps on a fuel run here as well, they need to stretch out the fuel as much as they can on this final 75 laps, make it 3 stops. Will cautions come into play there? Is lap number 74. Remember now, the caution does not come out till lap number 76. When the leader crosses the line, finishes lap number 75, that's when the caution will be thrown. Mark's actually lost almost a second to Chris Carroll here, so Chris Carroll is really showing how strong he is. Let's jump on board with Mark Arthur now that the tires are really used up. 75 laps on this one set of tires. That's a lot of laps to ask for here. As Mark's really not cranking the wheel still, though. Really driving it smooth. Using all of the racetrack. Going up there next to the wall. Almost clipping the apron right there. But really not having to put a whole lot of effort in with the wheel movement. Really smooth with the wheel how he's operating. Let's watch it one more time in 3 and 4. So yeah, very, very smooth. Haven't turned it a little bit right there. Truck wouldn't turn, but watch how close he gets to this wall. All the way up to the wall. As he's shutting the truck off, actually. He's close on fuel. His truck shut off right now. Oh, caution's out. That's why. Duh. Joke's on me. I'm an idiot. But tell me, he put in just enough fuel to make that stage. So, stage 2 winner goes to Mr. Ugly. Mr. Chris Carroll getting him a stage win here tonight. 10 bonus points to the season leader already. Who can stop this man? This man is a... he's an animal out here. We saw him get hit, get that truck completely sideways, and then was able to save it. But man, oh man, who can stop this number 99 truck? This whole race is about to get flipped on top of its head, though, because these drivers are getting ready to take tires. Now, will there be somebody that elects to not take tires here? That's the $1 million question here. So, going to have to really watch pit road here and see who takes tires and who doesn't take tires. As the 99 is going to pull them down. TJ Roberts was a lap down. That's why he did not come right then. You see the entire field bringing it down pit road. As Jason Day went a lap down, he's actually trying to get a lap back now. So I'm not sure if he will be the lucky dog or not. Let's dial him up one more time and ask him. I'm not 100% sure. Jason Day, Tanner Moore, once again, the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Jason, are you trapped a lap down or are you getting your lap back now?
I am 3 laps down. I got caught for speeding on pit road, which I don't know how because I never run over 45, but I obviously did. So anyway, yeah, 3 laps down.
Oh my God, I totally missed that. My SDK showing me as 1 lap down on my end, so I'm not sure what's going on with Jason. I hate to hear that, brother. Hopefully the cautions fall for you to battle back, buddy. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
Yeah, it's all good.
Man, oh man, tough break for the number 52. I had no clue he was laps down like that. As Alex Coffey, only a 5-second stop. He didn't take tires. Mark Lewis did not take tires. Bill Muffield did not take tires. So there's some strategy being played out here. Some drivers are stretching out the tires as much as they can. As we're going to pull up, we're going to talk to Mr. Frank Barb, see if he talks to me. Frank, will you talk to me?
No.
Well, get on pit road and then we're going to talk. Get in your box and shut up. All right, now, Frank, you can talk to me. Got you a lap led, Frank. What's the truck feeling like for you tonight, buddy?
Tight.
No tires right here on this pit stop?
I took my tires too early.
Oh, okay, so you're trying to stretch them out.
I'm trying to stretch them out.
All right, copy, Frank. Well, thank you for actually talking to me this time.
Be taking a set later.
Right on, buddy. Well, good luck to you. Get up there and get you at least the top 10, brother.
I'm just...
Whoop, I cut him off mid-sentence right there. As look who's back out front, Alex Coffey doing a no-tire strategy. We're going to talk to him one more time. We've talked to him a lot tonight. Coffey, no-tire strategy, huh?
Yeah, I thought stage was 71, but it is what it is.
Wait. So did you take tires earlier or something?
Yeah, I took them like 68 or 67.
Oh, you'll be okay then. That's not too bad.
I should be fine.
All right, copy. I just thought maybe you didn't take none, trying a different strategy. I got you. All right, copy. No big deal then. Good luck to you, brother.
Yeah, it ain't too much older tires, but appreciate it.
Yes, sir, buddy. Man, oh man, we've talked to him a lot tonight. Might as well leave him up in the booth, I guess, huh? Alex, good luck, buddy. Alrighty, lights are off on the pace car. Alex Coffey taking the inside lane. Chris Carroll's going to be firing off to his outside. Aiden Young's going to be third. Mark Arthur's fourth. These drivers kind of got the... Oh, no. Maybe Aiden Young's fourth. Mark Arthur's third. Never mind. My SDK's all kinds of messed up. What is it doing right now? He's wigging out on me, folks. It's really, really lagging on my end, too, guys. So please let me know if the... Lori Law says my thing keeps buffering. Is anybody else having buffering issues out there? Kelly Coffey, Tammy, Terry, Glenda, any of y'all having issues with the buffering of the stream? Because my SDK is really acting up as well. As we're getting ready to be back, green flag racing. Alex Coffey gets the jump he needed. Going to try to set sail number 99. As Alex has about 5 laps on his tires versus everybody else's tires. But as Kelly Coffey says, all fine here. Then Lori Law, you may be trying to stream it at too high of a quality. May need to bump the quality down a little bit. As Glenda says hers is fine as well. Glenda, I'm glad to hear that because it's going really bad on my end. Not the broadcast. I got the broadcast pulled up as well, but the programs I'm running are going really bad right now. And sometimes that's a bad sign, but right now we're all good. Chris Carroll trying to get to the inside of Alex Coffey. Going to the inside. As Coffey's going to try to do a power move here on the outside, but I don't think, nope, Chris Carroll's going to get him right there. Now, will the 18 and the 12 be able to stay here with the 99? The 12 car is ready to go. He saw the 99 set sail to a 5-second lead earlier. He's not going to let that happen this time, it don't look like. Power move to the inside, number 18. Coffey basically let him have it, but then going to push him down the straightaway. Let's see if the number 12 can get to Chris Carroll. The leader's out front. Every one of them, no matter who it was, they've been comfortable out there because of the clean air. Let's see if that's the case this time for the next 60-something laps. As we are now well across halfway point. We're on the back end of this race, an hour in it. This is a fairly long race. His coffee has disappeared. Where has Alex Coffee went? His coffee's gone. The 18 truck just disappeared. Trying to see what happened here. He may have left because his tires issue. I don't think so. I don't think he would have done that. Kelly, I got my parts. I just have not got them put in yet. But the computer, I cleaned it up. Notice I had a bunch of background stuff running that I had no clue was put on the computer when it was custom built. So, I got me a new hard drive here. Just haven't put it in yet. Haven't found time to copy everything over and stuff like that. But I think tonight's issue is more of an SDK issue because I was talking to another broadcaster the other night, and SDK just updated their software. And when they did that, it kind of messed everything up. His coffee's now went down pit road. I'm gonna pull him up and see what happened here. Coffee, what happened right there, buddy?
Well, I got reports I was blinking out, and then I got put in the wall. So I'm assuming I wasn't there when.
Oh yeah, you were gone. You were running third, right behind Mark, pushing him down the straightaway, and then you were gone.
Yeah.
Man,
I guess the internet just don't like our team tonight.
Man, oh man, brother, I hate to hear that, Alex. How many laps are you down now, buddy?
Just one. Hopefully we can get a lucky dog and be back up there.
Did you use the fast repair?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Well, I can hear it in your voice. You're deflated, but you know between the next 60-something laps, there's probably going to be a caution. So just keep your head up, get in the lucky dog position, and get back up there to the front.
10-4.
So the internet right there. So sim racing is amazing, folks. It's awesome. I wish I could actually describe how realistic this is. NASCAR drivers use this to practice for their upcoming race. So iRacing is very, very real. But when you're racing with the internet technology, we all know technology can mess up from time to time. And I mean, that showed right there. Alex Coffey has good internet too. It's not like he's racing with McDonald's Wi-Fi. He has really good internet. And it just happened to go out on him right then. While we're under green flag conditions right here, I want to ask, do we have any football fans in the house tonight? I myself am a Bengals fan. I'm probably shouldn't say this, but I'm hoping and praying for a win tomorrow. I know God has a lot more important things to worry about, but man, oh man, I'm hoping and praying that Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Logan Wilson, and the boys, Jesse Bates, I'm praying we can get out there and beat the Chiefs one more time. We've been on such a momentum high, but man, oh man, the Kansas City Chiefs are playing playoff football right now. I mean, in the regular season, they looked like they were kind of in a slump, but then once that playoffs hit, they kind of hit a switch. So, I'm really nervous about tomorrow night and excited for it, but man, oh man, wish it was already over and wish the Bengals won. But, a lot of good football, 2 good football games on tomorrow for sure that I know of. And, yeah, Kelly said, I'm a football fan. Last weekend was amazing. Last weekend, Kelly, there's some people that lost a lot of money, I bet, betting on in Vegas and sports betting, because last week was completely insane. If there's anybody that called all the games correctly on who was going to win, who was going to lose, then they're dumb in real life, because I don't even know how you could pick like the Bucks to lose, the Packers to lose. Like, absolutely insane. So yeah, we got the Bengals, the Chiefs, the Rams, and the 49ers left. Who could have called those 4 teams 6 weeks ago? You could have said the Rams, you could have said the Chiefs, but the 49ers, I mean, they got a good coach. Shanahan gets them together, but all right, we'll get back to the race though, folks. I know there's not a lot of football fans out there, but I'm hoping and praying my Bengals can pull through tomorrow. Really excited for the game tomorrow. As our top 4 is broken away from the field here. Created some separation. And you can throw a blanket over the top 4 too. Chris Carroll, Thomas Axel, Mark Arthur, and Aiden Young. As Mark's right there on the back bumper of Thomas Axel. But you see what the dirty air did to him right then. He had to enter a lane higher than the 13 in order to make the corner correctly. As now the 13's driving a little defensive right now. Not giving up that bottom lane. Nothing bad about it. He's being smart. But he's not giving up that bottom lane. Hey, Kelly Coffee in the chat says, I don't have any football teams in the playoffs, so I'm cheering for the underdogs, which means Burrow. Burrow's an LSU boy, and that's close to your neck of the woods, so. And I know Coffee's favorite team was the Seahawks, he said, so I guess that's your favorite team as well. Man, oh man, I just wish Pete Carroll would let Russell Wilson be Russell Wilson again. Seems like Pete Carroll wants to be the superstar of the team instead of coach. Oh, Lori Lawson, she's a Cowboys fan, but now she's pulling for the 49ers. I love Dak Prescott. I absolutely love Dak Prescott. There's so many people that hate on him and don't think he deserves the money he got. Dak Prescott is great. The head coach, Mike McCarthy, Jason Garrett, y'all had before, that's the problem. The problem lies in the play calling. There's too much talent on Dallas Cowboys team to be bounced out of the playoffs early every single season for the last 5 seasons. Or not making the playoffs at all. Too much talent on that team. As Chris Carroll is still just riding pretty smooth right now. Mark Arthur got the second place spot away from Thomas Saxon finally. Aiden Young, the New Hampshire Rocket. He's got that rocket fuel burning. Worked his way up to 4th. He actually started 3rd, so he's shown good pace all night. He qualified 3rd, so that means he had good short run speed. Now trying to match it with long run speed. Look at Cindy Taylor up 15 spots since she hit the grid. She started in the 20th position, and she's currently running P5. Very impressive. As the voice is going shy again, man. I should have made this race, I think, only 125 laps. I think 150 was a little bit too long. We've been here for an hour and 10 minutes. Typically try to keep the races like to an hour. Maybe went a little bit too far with the 150, but it don't matter. We're here. Chris Carroll out front, being chased by Mark Arthur. Let's see if we got any battles happening on the track. We got Brandon Mettler in the 7th place spot. Got Larry Bell, a very good guy right there behind him. TJ Roberts in the 9th place spot. Willie Evernham has kind of lost a little bit of speed. He was running up towards the front. He started P4. He's currently holding down the 10th place spot. Aiden Young's bringing it down pit road, lap 100. Remember, they can only go about 25 laps. So Aiden Young bringing it down pit road. I don't think you can take tires yet. Too many laps remaining. Probably take tires on your next stop. But I hate to... If this thing goes green, if you want to take tires right now, you might be able to check out on the field. But Aiden Young not going to do it. He's going to wait. The way I look at it, if you're not fast enough... If you're not fast enough to contend with Chris Carroll, Mark Arthur, Thomas Saxon right now, which Aiden was right there with him, so obviously he is fast enough. But for the other guys, if you're not fast enough to contend with those guys, Instead of doing the same strategy you know they're going to do, switch it up a little bit. Take tires right now instead of taking tires at lap 125 around there whenever you pit, right? Try a little bit different strategy. Let's keep the camera on these two. As Mark Arthur, Chris Carroll also bringing it down pit road here. Let's see what Levi Allen does. Bill's taking tires. I saw that. Whoop, I clicked on the wrong person. I don't think taking tires here is that bad of an idea, honestly. Do what Mark does. Mark's just going to take fuel. Yep, truck's not being jacked up. Mark is just taking fuel. Chris Carroll with the 7-second stop, he's only taking fuel. As Thomas Saxon, who was a race leader, he's going to surrender it to the young gun, but the young gun's coming down as well. Man, oh man, we've had so many people pit at different laps, it's hard to tell who's pitted and who hadn't at this point. As Chris Carroll is off, got a great pit stop, but Mark Arthur's trying to chase him down. Chris Carroll gained about a full second right down on the pit stop. As they should both resume 1-2. As Aiden Young's right there on the back of Mark Arthur because he pitted a lap earlier with no congestion on pit road. He was able to get on and out a little bit quicker than Mark was there. As Thomas Saxon still the race leader, but he is not up to speed yet. He's going through the grass. Trying to get that thing settled down. All good right here now. Lost a little bit of time right there. I'm going to tell Jason Raymond, if Thomas Saxon got a black flag, clear it right there, okay? He may not have, but...
He left.
Did he?
Yeah.
Right then?
Yeah, he just left. He didn't even say anything.
I bet he got a black. He kind of spun off pit road. That sucks. Okay, all right. Good luck, buddy.
Thanks.
All right. Chris Carroll out front. Some things you just pretty much know the outcome, and that's death taxes, and Chris Carroll's going to be a front runner. Mark Arthur's in second. Aiden Young got him a good pit stop right there on the back of the 12 truck of Mark Arthur. Aiden's shown great speed as of late. Great speed. Folks, we may have to do another Turn It Up segment. I wish I could find somebody that wants to broadcast with me, as Alex Coffey's brought down pit road, that wants to call these races with me on Saturday night. Oh, Lori Law said longer the better. Y'all should have a 4-hour race at some point. Lori, you know how hard it is to call these races solo? As Willie Abraham said, Brady, and he's racing. And Kelly Coffey says, I like to see any SEC player succeed in the NFL. You are actually right. I heard Brady is retiring. Any truth to that? So nothing's actually came out from Brady himself. The TB12 Twitter account posted that he was retiring and then deleted it. So, I mean, it's up in the air. I think he's pretty much going to retire, though. I think that's pretty much what it is. Which sucks, because I can't imagine. It's hard to think of an NFL without Tom Brady playing every Sunday, honestly. As Mark's closed the gap to Chris right here. Getting up on that wheel, getting, you see that 99, and it's getting bigger and bigger out Mark's windshield. Chris may have burned his stuff up too quick. Jumped out to a big lead there and may have hurt his tires a little bit. Got about 16 more laps before he's going to pit. And oh, yeah, look at that. Look at the time Mark gained on him right then. It made me take a double look to see if Mark actually took tires or not. He did not. And Aiden Young's coming with him. Hey, let's jump on board with Chris Carroll and see if he's saving fuel. Oh, that's why. Chris Carroll's saving fuel right now. Got to be careful like that, though. Sometimes strategy can win you one of these races. But sometimes strategy can lose you one of these races as well. Mark Arthur, he's keeping the truck running. I don't think Chris can cut a caution out, or cut a pit stop out, so I'm not exactly sure why he's saving fuel. Chris pitted on lap 102. They can make it 25 laps. Unless he's just trying to stretch it out as far as he can and have the freshest tires possible. That may be the plan. As now, I'm sure once Mark has passed him, I'm sure he's probably in go mode now. Let's stay in cockpit cam right here as he's trying to chase down number 12, new leader out front, Mark Arthur, Lori Lau, and Connie in the chat. Give me a whoop whoop. I know you love that. As he is still shutting the truck off. So, definitely some strategy being played here by Chris Carroll. Aiden Young still rolling strong in third. Cindy Taylor's in fourth. You see Jason Day right there. Jason should be the fourth place truck, but got caught speeding somehow. So some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. You decide for which one he was today. Young Gun, Jason Raymond, and Brandon Mettler, they're currently holding down 5th and 6th. Larry Bell's in 7th. Willie Evernham. Luke Combs looking truck. Very good looking truck. Guess we're going to go rear chase. Look at that. Luke Combs on the front. Beer never broke my heart on the back. Currently holding down the 8th place spot. TJ Robertson 9th. Bill in 10th. Levi Allen having a little bit of an off night for Levi. He's in 11th. And I see a battle for 12th right now. Mark Lewis, Frank Barr going back to back. Mark Lewis is going to win the battle right there. Currently holding down the 12th place spot with Frank Barb in 13th. Lloyd Moore had a very quiet night. Currently holding down the 14th place spot. Jason Day's 15th. And that rounds it out from the trucks that are still on the track competing. Laps are winding down. $115 of 150 coming to 116, folks. I hate to do it, but I got to. I'm gonna do another short little turn it up segment. Headset users beware. We're about to crank it up and get it loud. It's getting ready to get loud in here. Let's get it started. Yeah. All right. I won't sing, I promise, but headset users beware. We're going to crank it up and let y'all hear it one more time. We'll be back in just a few moments. All right, folks, we are back live here on the Five King Motorsports YouTube channel, Five Kings Network. I'm your host, Tanner Marr. I want to thank y'all for tuning in once again. Hit that thumbs up button. Help us out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. We got Mr. Mark Arthur still out front. Chris Carroll is right there beating down his back bumper. Trying to get there, but cannot get there all the way. Chris Carroll's bringing it down pit road. We had to come back for that. Carroll going down for the final time of the night. 25 laps to go here for the SNS Racing 51S. Music City 150 here tonight, folks. Who's going to bring home the race win? Punch their ticket into the playoffs. Will it be a repeat winner or will it be a first-time winner? We're going to find out in the next 24 and a half laps. As Mark Arthur's coming down pit road. Levi Allen's coming down pit road. Look at Mark Arthur really going deep here. Trying to get as much as he can out of the truck. You got Levi Allen sitting there a little beaten up right there. Look at the right side of that truck. Got some pretty significant damage here. As Jason Raymond, the young gun, number 44, got some damage as well. Going to get him a lap lead on the board. Brandon Mettler's holding down P2. Mr. Willie Evernham representing Luke Combs in Nashville. It's the Music City Showdown, folks. Holding down the third place spot. Larry Bales brought it down pit road. Cindy Taylor, Frank Barb. Now these drivers are going to be getting for Mr. Feelgood. So the tension, the anxiety of these drivers is going to ratchet up a few clicks here. As Raymond, Evernham, Mettler all bring it down pit road. Chris Carroll is going to resume the lead here as Mark Arthur's coming off pit road. Mark got a huge gap between him and Aiden Young and Chris Carroll. Aiden Young pitted on lap 124. Can he make it to the end on fuel? It's going to be close. It's going to be really close, actually. As Chris Carroll, all he wants is this thing to stay green for the next 23 laps because he is currently holding down a 1.5 second lead over second place. Second place, Aiden Young, though, he is going to put on them big boy pants. He's going to try to get up there and contend with Mark Arthur. As Kelly Coffee in the chat says, the font and the background are the same color on the top for me, so I can't see the names at all, just see the times. I don't know why. Kelly Coffee, you got all the money in the world, girlie. I'm going to need you to go out and buy you an iPad or a new PC or something. Might want to. I'm gonna look into that though. Let me look at it, see what it looks like. Yeah, Kelly. I don't know what I can do to change that, girlie. To be honest. I'm looking, but I can't do nothing right now to change it. We might get a color swap up there and see if that helps. Chris Carroll, that lead was almost 2 seconds when Aiden Young came out, when Chris Carroll came off pit road. Now it's dwindled down to 1 second, so Aiden Young is definitely coming. Let's see if Chris Carroll's shutting the truck off or not. Oh, he is. He definitely is. Still shutting the truck off. Trying to make it interesting, I guess. Want to play a little bit of head games with these drivers. Let them get a little closer to him. That's going to make these drivers behind him burn their equipment up a little bit faster because they see Chris Carroll's truck getting bigger and bigger out their windshield. They think they're catching him. But in reality, he's up there saving fuel, trying to save some fuel, save some tires in case there is an overtime late race caution. Very, very smart out of the 99 camp. As Aiden Young has now gotten right to the back bumper of Chris Carroll. Will Chris Carroll get in go mode now? Or will he stay committed to the strategy? He's staying committed to it. It might allow Aiden Young to get by him here. I have to wait and see. As I'm gonna go back cockpit cam. I want to see if Chris Carroll's still doing that in the corners. Watch the RPM gauge. If it goes all the way down to 0, yes, he is. He's clutching it. He's pushing the clutch in, letting the truck roll. It's saving. It doesn't seem like it would save fuel, but it is. It's saving just a little bit of fuel every time he does that. And those little increments of fuel saved, they add up a lot quicker than what you think. And he's doing that 2 times a lap. You can save a gallon fairly quickly, especially on a track like this where you're letting the truck roll for so long. Let's jump aboard Mark. Mark's a veteran sim racer. He may be doing the same thing. He is not. He is just going right now, holding down P3. As we are now 16 laps to go. Going to be 15 laps to go this time by the stripe. Aiden Young has got there to the back of Chris Carroll. But I truly think Chris Carroll's just playing head games right now. As we're going to jump on board again and see if he does it again. The fact that he's remaining this fast, setting faster lap times than the 2 drivers behind him right now while doing this, shows the caliber of driver that's in that number 99 truck behind the wheel. Just very, very impressive. As Aiden Young's coming back down pit road, Aiden did not have enough fuel to make it. He pitted on lap. He should have had plenty of fuel to make it, unless maybe the calculations I got told earlier are incorrect. Maybe that's why Chris Carroll's saving the fuel like he is. Aiden Young could not make it right there. He only pitted. He pitted on lap 124. So, very, very interesting development we have here, folks. These drivers may not have the fuel to make it. Mark Arthur, I could tell by how close he got to the wall right then. Mark's in go mode now, folks. Just giving an update. I know we have some Mark Lewis fans in here. He's currently on pit road in the 15th place spot. Alex Coffey's on pit road in 18th. Mark Arthur, I know he has fans out here. He's currently holding down P2. Chris Carroll's out front. Cindy Taylor's in 3rd. Such an impressive run for this young lady right here. Very impressive to see her gain 17 spots up to P3. Larry Bell's in 4th. Got a lot of real estate in between him and 3rd place. Going to need a caution to try to make up or try to gain some positions, I do believe. As we're getting close to the 10 to go. Got popsicle sticks this time. 11 laps to go. Lap traffic out the front of the windshield for Chris Carroll. Kelly Coffey, I'm sorry. I got to put the ticker back up top. It cuts off so much of my screen on the side. As lap traffic's in front of Chris Carroll. How will he mitigate this traffic? Let's go cockpit cam. He's not going to clutch it this time. He's going to try to get by that traffic as fast as he can. Got a 2nd lead over 2nd place, Mark Arthur. Mark Arthur gained some time right there. Ooh, Arthur into the wall, pushing it a little too hard right then. Gave a little kiss to the wall right there. That may spoil his chances of getting a race win here tonight, or trying to contend for a race win. Although it did not look like significant damage, any type of right front damage can really hurt these trucks, like we spoke about earlier 10 laps ago, though, folks. DK Racing says, has it been green flag racing all the way? We had our 2 stage cautions, you know, and I think we've had 1 caution. We've had two racing cautions, and then our 2 stage cautions, Dalton. Wish we would have had you. Dalton Kilroe, typically a front runner in this series. He's currently, or was at the Rolex 24-hour Dalton, if you're home or available, you can jump in the broadcast booth with me if you like. Call the last 9 laps of this action. 8 to go this time by. Chris Carroll started in the back. Going to try to go like Drake said, back to back. Let's see if that number 99 has the fuel to make it. Aiden Young made an unscheduled pit stop. As Louis Law says, number 12, let's go. Is this going to be a freaking fuel mileage finish? As DK Racing said, Dalton, if this was a fuel mile race, I know you're really, really devastated to not make it. Dalton loves him some fuel mileage races. Oh, yeah, for sure. We're now going to be 6 laps remaining. Oh, nope, I'm wrong. I was looking at Dalton and talking to him and his big head. Thought we were on the front stretch. We're on the back stretch still. Going to be 6 laps to go, though, this time by. We've been here for an hour and a half. This is the longest race of the season. Next time we come to Nashville Super Speedway, I'm going to throw it in the memory bank. If I'm going to be up here by myself in the booth, don't go 150 laps. But it's been a good one. Been a good race all night. Chris Carroll put on a clinic on how to come through the field. Mark Arthur's looked strong all night. Mark was not liking this track earlier when we were talking off camera during practice. These drivers get an hour practice before the green flag flies. And so I sit in there and I just talk to my race team, and Mark's always in there. And Mark was not liking how the truck was feeling. He just said he wasn't comfortable. And if you're not comfortable while you're racing, that's the worst thing. That's worse than an ill-handling car. If you're not comfortable, that's the thing you want first and foremost, is to be comfortable. And Mark was just outright not comfortable. So he probably qualified the worst he's qualified actually all year. He qualified in the 11th place spot, which is not bad. 20 cars qualified, so not bad. But look at him. It took him a little bit to figure it out. But he shows he's very, very smart. He knows how to get around 99.9% of the tracks. And that 0.1% of the track he don't know how to get around, he will figure it out. You give him 150 laps. And that he has, as he's worked his way up to P2 with 4 laps to go. Cindy Taylor, though, I'm really impressed with her. Up 17 spots, Dalton. And this is a track that's been hard to pass at. You had to kind of force yourself on the bottom to get by somebody. Not as bad as a track like Bristol used to be, but still. Reminds me a lot of Dover. Guy on the outside can fight, can hang, but really, all the guy on the outside is nothing more than just a nuisance. Because he's just fast enough to hang with you on the quarter panel. 3 laps to go, folks. Oh, yeah, I can tell you, Mark definitely still does not like the track. And you put cap, what I lie about. Tell me what I'm lying about. As we are now 2 laps to go. Put the popsicle sticks back up in the air. 2 laps to go. Chris Carroll's looking to go back to back. Needs to come out and make 8 more solid turns, and he'll have it in the bag. Mark Arthur has put himself up into the picture. He's gained a second on him. Mark was almost a second, 1.8 back. He's only 0.9 back now. Mark has closed the gap, but I think he's going to run out of time, I do believe. As we're coming out turn number 4, we're going to have one more time around this short track that runs like a big track. As now it's 0.7 of a 10th. Mark has put himself in the picture. Final lap is out, presented by BAM Racing Videos. Check them out on YouTube. You like sim racing, we have you covered here. You like real life racing, check out BAM Racing Videos. White flag is in the air. It don't matter what they do now. No caution will end this thing. The next flag flown will be the checkered one, and it looks like Chris Carroll's going to have another one in the pocket. This might be race win number 5 or 6 for him. We're going to have to put a handicap or something on him as the checkered flag is flying. Chris Carroll, another race win. Mark Arthur, P2. Cindy Taylor's going to bring it home in P3 if she can make it out turn number 4 here. That 07 machine coming around. P3 for Cindy Taylor. Very impressive run. Willie Everingham going to try to hold down the 4th place spot. Got Larry Bell a little bit behind him in the 5th place spot. So top 5, Chris Carroll, Mark Arthur, Cindy Taylor, Willie Everingham, and Larry Bell. Good points finishes for a lot of drivers that needed it. They were right there on the bubble. We'll have us a graphic made for the playoff contenders. We'll have it done by next week. That way we can show it on the screen. But man, oh man, Chris Carroll and that USAFirearms.com machine, it's just like it has an extra gear in it. He finds a 10th on tracks where people cannot find that hidden 10th. Mark Arthur was faster there at the end. Quite a bit faster there at the end. But just still was not able to get there. Could not close the gap in enough. And we're going to wait for Chris Carroll to burn it down right here. He's gotten fairly used to this right here. Maybe. Ooh, that was a pretty bad burnout. Let's see what he does here. Is he not going to burn it down? Electing to not burn it down. Okay, I like it. I respect it. I respect it a lot. Let's get Cindy Taylor up here in the booth. Let's get a holler at her. Cindy, Tanner Marr in the booth. Do you have a copy?
Hey, Tanner. Yeah, I got a copy.
I would ask how you're doing, but man, oh man, I know you're doing freaking great. Brought home a podium finish here tonight, Cindy. Talk me through your race there, girlie.
Oh, heck yeah. I was just focusing on just taking it easy on the truck, just making it clean. I wanted to start in the back because I didn't get much practice. So everything, as the race went on, it just got easier to drive.
Right, I mean, I could tell because you were actually at one point running down our front runners. And you know, Mark Arthur, Chris Carroll, they're fast every week, right? So you were running them down, Cindy. That was awesome. I was actually rooting for you the whole time. I wanted you to get this podium finish because you deserved it. You come out here every week. You cause zero problems since you've been in here. And you know, I mean, there's drivers we brought in here and they cause problems instantly, right? You've caused zero problems. You've ran clean on everybody. So ecstatic to see you bring home third place finish. So you got to thank for the 07, and where in the world is High Side at?
Oh, yeah, I don't know where he's at. He should have made it. And I'd like to thank Crooked Racing and Five Kings Network, all you guys, all the racers. I mean, everybody's been great. It's been fun.
Right on, Cindy. Well, thank you very much, and thank you for that, and congratulations on your podium finish, girl.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely. Bye. Big Ugly is Tanner Marr in the booth. You got a copy? All right, Mark Arthur, Tanner Marr in the booth. You got a copy?
I'm saying you must be waiting to pull Chris up.
I knew you wasn't going to answer. Mark, you hated the track, hated the setup, still brought home P2. I think if the laps would have been there, I think you may have had something for Chris, but just ran out of time. Talk me through that final stage.
Well, Chris ran out right there trying to do a burnout, and I had 0.1 left, but
it was that close.
About 10 to go. I kind of clapped the wall coming off the corner and kind of hurt my speed a little bit after there. And I think he was trying to save, and I think I was catching him. And had I been able to get up there and put the pressure on him, I may have been able to get him to run out of fuel, or he may have just had to let me go. But hitting the wall kind of helped him.
I know sometimes you have the broadcast pulled up to the side or wherever, and you can kind of hear it. I don't know if you did tonight, but like the last 20 laps, he was clutching it the entire time. So I was surprised it was that close. I thought y'all would have a little bit of a cushion pitting when y'all did, but apparently you didn't.
No, I mean, it was, like I say, I didn't. I clutched it for about 5 or 6 laps there in the beginning just to get just enough because it was really close, and I don't have any of my stuff running in fuel calculators or nothing, so I was kind of relying on iRacing, and iRacing was telling me 22 laps and we had 22 to go, and I was like, well, I know that's not right, so I better save some here, and I just saved to get it to where iRacing had it, 2-3 laps more, and I still finished with just 0.1, so it shows you.
Let me ask you on air where people know. How did you like the fuel tonight? Did you like it being 40%? Or do you feel like you guys deserve to have a little bit more out there?
I don't care if it's 2%. I mean, that really doesn't bother me.
Okay.
I like the pit stops. I mean, I think it adds strategy. I mean, you put if you put Chris Carroll out there with enough tires and fuel to make the race, he's going to run away from you. I mean, that's just.
Well, you are too, though. You are too, though.
Well, there's a lot of guys that'll probably do it, and so it lets the other guys, gives us a chance to make a mistake. It gives us a chance to try to race each other. Those leaders race each other into the pits and make a mistake, and speeding on pit road, getting into the back of somebody and turning them on pit road, or just getting together on pit road, or spinning coming off, or there's a lot of variables there that kind of helps the guys fifth on back. So I like it. And the more pit stops, the better for me.
Right. And you're really.
Chris was walking a dog on me on pit stops tonight, but I still like a lot of
He
pit
really
stops.
wasn't. He really wasn't, man.
He came out 2-3 seconds ahead of me almost every time.
And if you ever watch the broadcast back, I don't understand it because you were faster than him on pit road. The last stop, his stop was actually faster, like in the box. But you were faster than him on pit road. It's something to do with how he gets off. I don't know.
Yeah, when I came out on that flat there, I was trying not to, not to get the tires too heated up, and it looked like he just kind of pulled away from me on that flat part, and I was like, well,
he's gone.
That's where I'm losing it, but I'm not, I'm going to stick to my game plan. I'm not going to let someone else suck me in to try to go harder or make a mistake, but it was fun. I think him and I were the class of the field tonight, I think, and
Absolutely.
I don't know. I think Coffee hit the wall a couple of times. He was up there for a while too, so I don't know. I don't know what he would have had he not did that.
Internet went out, and then he got put up in the wall, I think. But he did hit the wall a few times on his own. Mark, we've been been up here forever, doing an hour and 45 minutes. I hate these long broadcasts by myself. Who you guys think for that pretty pink number 12 truck?
Well, just thank My Little Pony for coming out with their product, so I can look, I'm gonna say gay as hell on track. That's what I'm gonna go for. Is just
no. What are you doing right now?
To have some of the most, what are you talking about? That's happy, man. That means happy. Look it up.
Okay.
So, I just thank them, thank my mom and my sister if they were in there watching. I'm not sure. I texted her and told her I'd be back tonight, but
they were.
Sorry, I couldn't do better. Second's pretty good at a track that I've literally never raced at.
They think you suck right now. They think you suck. They're not impressed with you right now.
I did suck. I felt like I sucked anyway.
Man, it's impressive how much you learned over 150 laps. When I left to go broadcast, Mark, you said, "What's the line everybody's running here? Like, what line we running?" And that was right before qualifying started. So very impressive, Mark.
I was thinking about taking 2 tires at the end to loosen it up, but then I was afraid they would just fall off too much in the 20 laps. So
Russian roulette at that point. You never know.
Yeah, I just said, well, I'm not gonna beat myself in the pits. I'm gonna get what I got, and if he beats me, he beats me. So I took 4 just like he did.
Dalton's watching. Dalton would have out-strategized himself right then, right? It happens. But Mark,
maybe
I'm getting you out of here. Bye. Love you.
All right, man.
I'm going to talk to Chris. Love you, buddy.
Later.
See you, bud. All right, that's me and Mark Arthur, brother. We get into a room together. We can talk. I love that guy. I'm so glad he's got his computer fixed. But now it is time for the one and only Mr. Chris Carroll. Running out of fuel. Didn't even do a burnout for me. Chris, you got a copy loud and clear, brother.
I got a copy, man. That might have been the ugliest, most pathetic burnout in the history of
it was a fart in church. It was a fart in church. It was a little.
That's a good call.
But man, very impressive race. I saw right there for the last 20 laps. You jumped out to a great lead. Your pit stops were out of this world. But you jumped out to a good lead, and then you started clutching it, saving that fuel, playing chess while everybody else was playing checkers. Was the fuel an issue tonight? I want to ask you, because I asked Mark, do you like the fuel being close like that, or do you like having plenty of fuel where it don't even matter?
Both, man. You gotta to be good at this, you have to be versatile. And
right.
You can't, I love running the hell out of the truck and hanging that thing out and sliding up against the wall and, doing all that stuff when you got to run hard. But I also like, the strategy part of it. And, to be good at this and to succeed, you got to be able to do both. So I don't know if that I can answer that question, but as the driver in me just wants to say, yeah, let's run the snot out of it,
Right. Well, Chris, it was a very, very impressive run, man. Again, we got to figure out a way to get you out of victory lane. It's like you're taking hostage in victory lane, brother. It's impressive. I love calling it. But, man, oh, man, when you check out on the field, it makes these broadcasts hard. I need you to rein it in a little bit when you get the lead, all right? The deal?
If you knew what I was up against tonight, Tanner, I didn't get a lap of practice in. I had my screens were all messed up here. I'm looking at them all over the place, and I barely got my settings right so I could drive the truck there, and I thought probably I'd run midfield. I had no idea, not being able to see as well as normal, not knowing if my wheel settings were correct. My graphics were all messed up. And somehow, some way, halfway through the race, when it got dark, it fixed itself. So, and then at the end, I couldn't see how many laps we had to go and how much, to save fuel. I was asking I was asking Larry Bell and Levi in there how many laps we had to go and how much fuel they had, and I couldn't see any of that. And I just had to save as much as I could and try not to run out there. But I was up against it, man. That might be the toughest race I've ever run.
Mark was saying that since he just got his computer all fixed up, he didn't have like sim racing apps or like that telling him how much fuel he had either. So he was going off iRacing, and we know iRacing fuel calculation is always about 7 laps off, right? You can't ever depend on it. So yeah, that's crazy, brother. But man, oh man, we've been up here forever, Chris. I'm so ready to shut this thing down. Almost 2 hours tonight, brother. It's hard up here solo dolo, buddy. Who you got thank for that number 99?
Sometime, man. We'll have to do that.
Absolutely.
Keep your voice break there.
Right. Yeah. Who you got thank for that number 99? I know USA Firearms. Who else we got?
Yeah, you know what, man? I really got to thank Levi and Larry Bell tonight. They basically won me that race, telling me how much fuel they had and how many laps we had to go. And I mean, I wasn't really sure what I was doing. I got to thank Refined Motorsports. I got to thank you guys for doing the broadcast. I got to always thank Brian Zimmerman. I got to thank my parents are watching tonight here, so I'll thank them for watching and all my friends and family that are watching. So thank you for doing the telecast and doing what you do for all of us, Tanner. It's a big deal, and it's a thankless job, but we appreciate it, man.
Absolutely, buddy. And I tell you this every week when I talk to you in the booth. As long as y'all keep coming, we'll keep doing it, brother. We will. And
yes,
I need you to contact Joshua Saxon over Discord as soon as you wrap this up right here, because you just got yourself $20 richer, and you got free entry into the King's Ransom 200 at Richmond. It's going to be a special event race, Carroll. We're talking with some sponsors right now. Going to make it a big deal.
That's really cool. I didn't know any of that during the driver's meeting. I had no sound. I had nothing going on, and I was trying to fix my stuff. So that's a super bonus, man. That's super cool. Thank you.
Right. Just got announced. The $20 was something late, but then the King's Ransom, it's been in the work. I've been working on it for about 3 weeks now, and it's going to be a big deal. We're gonna try to make it big. It's going to be different cars. I'm not telling you what cars it is yet because you might poo-poo on it, but I promise you, just give it a chance. It's going to be something completely different. I'll tell you that.
That's cool, man. Well, if you need help, you know where to call me here.
Absolutely.
You get me on Discord.
Absolutely. You run a Wednesday night league. Guys, tell them about it really quick. You run a Wednesday night league. You're trying to get some trucks out there. You want good drivers, right? So, Wednesday night league, Dutchie's league, right?
Yeah, we got our last week coming up here. We do a 12-week season, 4 seasons a year, and we're trying to get sponsorship right now to get it broadcast. Get you and maybe Joe to broadcast half the year each. We're running the trucks at all kinds of different tracks and the fixed setup, and we're looking for guys, man. We get between 15 and 25 guys out there, but we're looking to get 40. And
absolutely,
basically, we're looking for clean guys that don't wreck each other and that take care of their teammates or take care of their competitors and go racing. So
absolutely, that's
Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Pacific time.
That's Dutchie's League. You can hit up Chris Carroll on Facebook. He's the big, strong, muscular, ugly dude. You'll know when you find him. Chris, thank you, buddy. Again, hey, awesome race tonight, buddy. Congratulations.
Thanks for all you do for us, Tanner. We appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Absolutely, buddy. Message Joshua Saxon. Get you $20, brother.
Thank you.
Absolutely, buddy. All right, guys. We've been long-toothed tonight. We've been up here for a minute and a half. 2 hours. We're going to pull up the race grid, finishing grid here. Then we're going to close up shop finally. It's been long overdue. I want to thank y'all. If you're still tuning in, you are the true MVP. As Kelly says, thank you. Always impressed with my son. As Connie said, good race, guys and gals. Lori, we're going to try to work with your buffering, sweetie. We're going to have to try to fix that. It's something to do with the quality or something. Maybe we'll get Mark on it, make him useful for something. But guys, seriously, in all seriousness, thank y'all for tuning in. You stick around this long supporting your drivers, you are the real MVP. I promise you. You're way more important than I am. The drivers are. You're way more important than all of that. Without y'all, we are nothing. So thank you for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up button if you don't care. It's been Tanner Moore on the 5 Kings Network, 5 Kings Motorsports YouTube page. And until next time, we'll see you.